Hey everybody, this is Nick Rewind here for the start of a new game show video game run on my channel. And this time it is going to be another version of Jeopardy, but this time instead of the Wii version, I'm going to be playing the Wii U version. This version is a lot like the Wii version. I think it has even most of the same questions. However, the big difference between this version and that version is the fact that this version is in HD and has slightly better graphics. And I believe this game was also ported from the PS3 and 360, so basically it's exactly the same as those versions. There's really no difference between any of the 360, PS3, or Wii U versions. But the important thing here is, let's see if I can start a run and win some money. I've got a pretty good run going on the Wii, but now we gotta see if I can continue that same sort of trend on the Wii U. So yeah, let's see what happens here. One cool thing about this version compared to the Wii version is that it actually shows 3 pieces of Jeopardy trivia compared to the Wii version, which only ever shows 1. So that is kind of cool. It does have the same sort of weird problem though, where and I accidentally skipped the intro. I'm sorry about that. But it does have the same sort of weird problem though, where for some reason the two ones that face against are pretty much always the same, depending on which avatar you use. I'm choosing this avatar in particular because he looks the most like me out of all the avatars that exist in the game.
And now, here is the host of Jeopardy,
Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny. Hi, everyone. Welcome aboard. Good luck to all 3 of you in this Jeopardy round. And we have 1 daily double awaiting you in these categories.
All right, let's see what they are.
B+.
B+.
Celebrity AKA. Asian history. State mottos. Biosphere. And the elements. Player 1, make a selection, please.
All right, B plus 1,000.
This type of drug relaxes the smooth muscles in the airways, causing them to open. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is a broncholator? All right. Or bronchodilator, that's probably
Player 1,
how you really say it. State model's 1,000.
Virginia. Sic semper this.
What is Tyrannus?
Yes, Player 1. That is correct. You get to pick again.
Celebrity aka 1,000.
The movie's original Alfie. He was originally named Maurice Micklewhite. Player 1.
Who is Michael Caine? All right.
You again, Player 1.
Elements 1,000. Would have preferred to find the daily double a little bit later than this, but that's okay.
The daily double.
Still early, so I'll just bet it all.
Now, Player 1. Here is your daily double clue. Harold Crotto and others found this common element had a new molecular form, the fullerene.
What is, carbon?
That
All right!
Even further ahead.
Got the $6,000 already.
You pick again, please.
Biosphere 1,000.
In a bit of table turning, Poison Pen is an unauthorized bio of this woman, who wrote a bio of Nancy Reagan. Okay, Player 1.
I don't really know any of these women, so I'm just going to take a guess. Who is Jackie Collins? No.
Any other takers? Here's the correct response. Kitty Kelly.
Kitty Kelly, okay.
Player
Asian
1,
history
back to
1,000.
you. Here's Kelly with the clue.
These nomadic horsemen, who overran most of Asia in the Middle Ages, lived in portable lattice tents known as yurts.
Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who are the Mongols? All right.
Correct. You again, Player 1.
Biosphere 800.
Queen of Fashion is subtitled, What She Wore to the Revolution. It's Player 1.
Who is Marie Antoinette? All right.
Player
B
1,
plus 8.
back to you. Able to speak both Spanish and English.
What's bilingual?
Okay, Player 1. Good. Please pick again.
Celebrity
Player
800.
1. Yes, sir. His real name is Reginald Dwight. Player 1.
Who is, Mick Jagger?
No.
No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the correct response. Elton John.
Elton John. Damn it, I should have known that one. Oh well.
You get to pick again, Player 1.
Asian History 8.
In 1782, when Chao Phraya Chakri became King Rama I, he moved his capital across the river to this city.
I don't know this one, so I'm not going to take a chance on it.
Here's what we were looking for. Bangkok.
Bangkok, okay.
Player 1. Pick again.
State Models 800.
North Dakota. Liberty and Union, now and forever. One and this. It's Player 1.
What is, Inseparable?
Good. Player 1, back
Elements
to you
8.
for this very hard metal is named for the children of Uranus and Gaia. Okay, Player 1.
What is, Titanium?
Correct. Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
State Model 600.
Ohio. With God, all things are this.
What is possible?
Player 1. Correct. Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
Elements for 600.
Superman knows its atomic number is 36.
What's Krypton?
It's Player 1.
Yeah!
You again, Player 1.
Celebrity 600.
When she's got mail, we wonder if it's addressed to Margaret Hyra. Okay, Player 1.
Who is, Sandra Bullock? No.
That's not right. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Off to a pretty good start, though, with, $9,000. So really can't complain right now. Especially since neither of my opponents have buzzed in at all. And the correct answer was Meg Ryan.
Player 1, you pick again, please.
Alright, Asian History 600.
In 1739, the peacock throne built for Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan was stolen by these people. It's Player 1.
Who are, the Persians? Alright.
Player 1, back to you for
Biosphere
our
6.
Mockingbird is a portrait of this Southern writer. Yes, Player 1?
Who is Harper Lee? Yeah, because I know she wrote To Kill a Mockingbird.
Select
B
again.
plus 6.
It speaks to Moses in Exodus 3. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is the, Burning Bush?
Right.
Yeah! Woo!
Player 1, back to you.
Alright. I'll just start selecting random clues now. Probably should have started doing that once the daily double got picked, but yeah. Alright, anyway, let's go for Asian History 200.
In the 1920s, the Kemalists opposed the Sultan in this country and eventually prevailed. Okay, Player 1.
What is, Syria? No.
Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? It's Player 2.
First time player 2 got in.
Sorry,
It's not Egypt. So
Anyone?
that narrows it down.
It's Player 3.
It's Turkey.
Right. Player 3, make a selection, please.
Celebrity aka 200.
Destiny Hope Cyrus, Billy Ray's kid and star of TV's Hannah Montana, now goes by this first name.
I absolutely despise her. Who is Miley?
player
Or
one.
what is Miley?
That is correct. A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player 1.
B plus
Make a
400.
selection. It's 1 over par on a hole of golf. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is birdie? No, it's got to be bogey then.
Incorrect. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, player 2. Yes, and you're back into some money. Where do we begin, player 2?
B plus 2, so finish off that category.
Shoeless.
What's barefoot?
Yes, player 1. That's right. Way to go. Player 1, start us.
The elements for 400.
Neon, argon, and radon are among these gases formerly called rare or inert. It's player 1.
What are, noble gases?
Yes. You get to pick again, player 1.
Let's go with state mottos for 400.
Nebraska. Equality before the this.
What's the law?
Let's hear it, player 1. Yep. Player 1, you pick again, please.
Biosphere 200. Oh,
Because
crap, I chose the
sound
wrong one.
travels
Damn it.
2.7 times faster in this gas than in air, inhaling it makes your voice higher. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is helium? But I meant to go to the other one. Oh, well, I'll still take the $200. Alright, so now, elements is finished up. I'll go to Biosphere for 200 like I originally planned.
Samuel Eliot Morison won a Pulitzer for Admiral of the Ocean Sea, about this man who died in 1506.
I believe that's who is Christopher Columbus.
It's player 1. That's correct.
Yeah, it would definitely make sense.
Please pick again, player 1.
Alright, let's finish up celebrity for 400.
It's the real last name of Nicolas Cage and of his famous uncle. Player 1,
What's Coppola?
you are correct.
Woo!
Player 1, pick again.
Let's finish up Asian history.
In December of 1946, he attacked the French at Tonkin, beginning a war that ended 8 years later. Okay, player 1.
Who is Ho Chi Minh?
Correct. Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
Let's get rid of state mottos.
Wyoming. Equal these.
I should know this. I live here.
Yes, player 1.
What are rights?
That is correct. And we'll wrap up the board with this clue. As he is the subject of 1918 and 1939 Pulitzer Prize winners, perhaps the books should be read with bifocals. It's player 1.
Who is Thomas Edison?
That's not
No.
it. Any other takers? Player 2. Sorry, that's...
Yeah, I did not think it was him.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Yes, player 3.
Ben Franklin. Yeah, that would have been my second guess. But hey, not complaining. I'm off to a hell of a start right now as the end of the Double Jeopardy with 12,400.
Double Jeopardy round, as we always
Player
do.
3 has, actually, I can check. Player 3 has 600. Player 2 has negative 200, so he'll be selecting first in Double Jeopardy. But what are the categories?
Conjunction junction.
What's your function?
Spanning the globe. Science time.
More science, interesting.
Presidential families.
Ooh.
Jazz musicians. And Yo Holmes. Player 2, start us.
Jazz musicians for 400.
His What a Wonderful World, recorded in 1967, wasn't a U.S. hit until used in the 1987 film Good Morning Vietnam.
Who is Louis Armstrong? I love that song, so I should know it.
Player 1. Correct. A lot of clues, a lot of categories.
All right,
Player 1. Make a selection.
Science time for 2000.
Below the atmosphere is this sphere, from the Greek for stone. Okay, player 1.
What's the stratosphere?
Sorry.
No.
That's wrong. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the response we were looking for. The lithosphere.
Lithosphere, okay. Conjunction junction for 2000.
This conjunction is also the symbol for a poisonous element. It's player 1.
What is, AS?
Good for you. We return to you, player 1.
Alright, Jazz musicians 2000.
Leon Bismarck Beiderbecke, a legendary cornet player of the 1920s, was known by this 3-letter nickname.
I don't know anything about this person, so I'm not gonna try it whatsoever.
Here's what we wanted. Bix.
Bix, okay.
Player 1, choose again.
Presidential families for 2000.
His son married Mary Catherine Helen in the White House on February 25th, 1828. Okay, player 1.
I believe, John Quincy Adams was the president at the time, so I'll go with him. Yep.
Correct. We return to you, player 1.
Alright, Yo Holmes for 2000. Oh, daily double.
That's it. One of the daily doubles. You are currently in the lead. Please enter your wager.
I'm not terribly confident about this category, so let's just go for 3,700.
Here is your clue. Holmes is outwitted by a woman in a scandal in this Central European kingdom.
What is, Bohemia?
Congratulations, you're still in first.
Probably could have gotten more, but it's alright.
You again, player 1.
Alright, Spanning the Globe 2000. Oh wow, the other daily double! Found them both back to back.
The second daily double. And you're in the lead now, player 1. Give us a wager.
You know what? This might be really stupid of me, but considering I've got a huge lead and, I've really got nothing to lose at this point by making a risk like this. I'm gonna go with 13,556 numbers. $13,556. Why that number? Don't ask.
And the daily double clue. This most populous African country's main ethnic groups are the Hausa, Fulani, Igbo, and Yoruba.
Ooh. Oh gosh. I don't know. Got it between Nigeria and South Africa. Ooh. What is South Africa?
However,
no.
Here's what we were looking for. Nigeria.
Nigeria, damn it. That would have been my second guess. I should have just gone with it.
Please pick again, player 1.
Oh well. At least I still got a runaway right now. Ooh. Science time 8.
Rubbing a balloon builds up electrons that then attract this particle, from the Greek for first. Okay, player 1.
What is, neutron?
Sorry.
No.
That's wrong. Any other takers? Here's what we wanted. A proton. Player 1, you pick again, please.
Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of just going to be hopping around the board here. So let's go for presidential families for 1200.
He married his second wife, Edith Bowling Galt, during his first term. Yes, player 1?
Who is Woodrow Wilson, I believe.
Good for
Yep.
you. Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
Conjunction junction for 16.
This three-letter conjunction is commonly replaced by a symbol in Jeopardy clues. Okay, player 1.
What is and?
That's correct. Player 1, back to you.
Globe for 400.
Haiphong, Cam Ranh, and Dong Hoi are all important cities in this country. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is Cambodia? No. Maybe it's
That's
Vietnam.
incorrect. Any other takers? Let's hear it, player 3.
Yeah.
Correct. Player 3, where do we start? At an altitude of 12,000 feet, this Bolivian city is the highest national capital.
Don't know.
Player 2.
La Paz,
On the side
okay.
Again. Player 2, make a selection, please.
Y'all
as we
Holmes for
continue.
400.
This dogged Sherlock Holmes novel was published in 1902. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is Hound of the Baskervilles?
Good. A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player 1. Make a selection.
Go for presidential families for 16.
This 8th president's wife, Hannah, died of tuberculosis in 1819.
Who's Martin Van Buren?
Let's hear it, player 1. Correct. You get to pick again, player 1.
400 conjunction.
This two-letter word is also a Pacific Northwest state's postal abbreviation. Yes, player 1?
What is or? Sorry, I thought I heard something for a second.
Please pick again, player 1.
Y'all Holmes for 12.
It's the great detective's London address. Let's hear it, player 1.
I have not seen anything related to Sherlock Holmes, so I'm just taking a guess here. What is 10 Downing Street? No.
Anyone else? The correct response is 221B Baker Street.
That probably would have been my next guess.
Player 1. Pick again.
1600 for Globe.
Sarah?
This St. Petersburg Palace is named for the first Russian empress with this name. The second one was said to be great.
Yes, player 1.
What is Catherine?
Good.
Yeah, I figured.
We return to you, player 1.
Jazz for 8.
Ray Brown, Percy Heath, and Charles Mingus were stand-up guys as masters of this instrument. Okay, player 1.
What is the trumpet?
No. Any other takers?
Things have definitely gone downhill in this double Jeopardy round, but at least I still got a big enough lead.
We're talking about the bass.
Base, okay.
Player 1, back to you.
I'll stick with the category jazz for 12.
When Tommy Dorsey died in 1956, this older brother assumed leadership of the Dorsey Brothers Orchestra. Yes, player one?
Who is Jimmy Dorsey?
That's correct. Player one, back to you for our next selection.
Science time for 16.
In food, iodine reacts with this carbohydrate, also known as amylum. If it's present, the iodine turns a bluish-black color.
I'll see if somebody else guesses on this. If they do and they get it wrong, then I might try it. No, okay, well then I guess I'll just stay out.
Here's the correct response. Starch.
Starch, okay.
Please pick again, player one.
Conjunction junction for 12.
Take away an I from the end of a fabled Himalayan creature, and you get this conjunction. It's player one.
What is, so?
Sorry.
Dang.
Any other takers?
I keep taking shots in the dark and they keep backfiring on me.
The correct response is yet.
Yet, okay.
You get to pick again, player one.
400 for presidential families.
His daughter Margaret was born in Independence, Missouri.
I think that's Harry Truman because from what I remember, he's
Let's
the only
hear it,
president
player
that is
one.
actually from Missouri, so Harry Truman.
Good. You get to pick again, player one.
Let's finish up spanning the globe.
Made from fermented cabbage, radishes, red peppers, and spices, kimchi is the national dish of this land. Okay, player one.
What is, Bangladesh? Dang.
Anyone else care to
I
try
just
to
keep
come up with
blowing
the
these
correct
higher
response?
value clues.
Yes, player two.
Malaysia. No.
Any other takers?
So it's Korea. That probably would have been my second guess.
Player three.
It's funny because every single time I've tried to keep past 10,000, I keep
Player
missing
three.
it.
Where do we start?
Alright, jazz for 16.
His quartet's 1959 LP, Time Out, featured the classic hit, Take Five. Okay, player one.
Who is, Dave Brubeck?
You
Alright.
Correct. Player one, you start.
Holmes for 16.
In an 1891 story, Holmes solves a mystery concerning a league of men with hair of this color.
What's purple, maybe?
Okay, player one.
Or, no, what is, oh god, gray?
Sorry, that's wrong.
Damn it, why the fuck did I ring in on that?
Any other takers? Yes, player three. Yes.
Red, huh? Should have thought of that because my favorite color.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player three. Make us the Napoleon of crime. He attempts to kill Holmes at Reichenbach Falls.
I don't know.
Player two.
Colonel Moran,
Sorry.
no.
That's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on
Well,
this?
it's 50-50.
Yes, player one.
It's not Colonel Moran, who is Professor Moriarty.
Good.
That one definitely sounded the most familiar.
Okay, let's get back into this. Player one, you make the
Okay,
next
science time
selection.
12.
Darwin defined it as preservation of favorable variations and the rejection of injurious variations. It's player one.
What is natural selection?
That's right. Way to go. Select again.
Alright, presidential families for 800?
This 26th president's youngest son, Quentin, was killed in air combat during World War I.
I am finally gonna pass $10,000.
Okay,
Who
player
is
one.
Theodore Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Player 1, you pick again.
Science time for 400.
And I'll hand it off to Sarah.
Used to date artifacts, this isotope has 6 protons and 8 neutrons in its nucleus.
Okay, player 1.
What's carbon?
Yes.
Yeah, I know, because I know carbon dating's a thing.
And we'll wrap up the board
Alright,
with
conjunction junction 800.
This conjunction comes before rain, heat, and gloom of night in the United States Postal Service credo. Yes, player 1.
What is... Nor?
Yes.
Alright. Lucky guess there. Alright.
Oh, sorry.
Player 2 is not going to be on for Final Jeopardy because he's in the hole.
Jeopardy.
Well, Double Jeopardy was kind of a train wreck for me this game, I'm not going to lie, but at the end of the day, this is still a runaway game, so I will get a starter
19th
run.
century inventions. What are you going to wager?
I think I might actually know the clue in here. And if that's the case, then I'm going to go all in. Might seem silly, but
And the clue
I'm
reads,
confident here.
One description of it said,
Yo,
"Its
yeah, I've
skirts
got
look
this,
like
I've got
cobwebs.
this.
They're after the fashion of those on the newest bicycles."
I actually had this question in a gameplay help someone else do on another channel, so I already know the answer. What is Ferris wheel?
What did you say?
She got it right?
And this correct response will add
She
how
also
much
bet
to your
everything.
score? What did you say?
I said Ferris wheel.
With that correct response,
I bet it all,
you will gain
which will take me to $23,488. So that's maybe my one game
You're a
total.
winner. So long, everybody.
Alright, well, not a bad start to this run, I'd say. Like I said, Double Jeopardy was a little rough. There were definitely some clues in there that, I think I either misread or that I just didn't really know too well and I just buzzed in anyway, out of pure nervousness, but even still, at the end of the day, I got the W, and that's really all that matters. So, yeah, this has been Game 1 of my run of Jeopardy for the Wii U. I'll see you guys all for Game 2 whenever I get around for that. But for now, you guys all have a great night.